Welcome to AmeenAcademy.com. Let us do history of the Roman world. In that, let us discuss about civil wars. The list of Roman civil wars and revolts includes civil wars and organized civil disorder, revolts, and rebellion in ancient Rome until the fall of the Western Roman Empire. For the Eastern Roman Empire or Byzantine Empire after the division of the empire in Western East. From the establishment of the Roman Republic in 509 BC until the 1st century BC, there were a sparse number of civil wars, but with the crisis of the Roman Republic, a period of considerable political instability began. The cause of the late Roman Republican civil wars is contested, as is whether the wars were the cause of or caused by the end of the Roman Republic. Regardless, a nearly constant stream of civil wars marked the end of the Roman Republic and heralded the rise of the Roman Empire in 27 BC. The first century of empire was marked by widespread revolt through territory Rome had captured in the preceding centuries. The second century CE was relatively peaceful, with a limited number of revolts. Political instability returned to the empire with the crisis of the third century, which saw at least 26 civil wars in just 50 years as Usurpers sought the imperial throne. The 4th and 5th century AD were characterized by a regular rising of usurpers. The overthrow of the last Western Roman emperor in AD 476 by the Germanic king Oroser marked the final civil war or revolt as well as the end of the Western Roman Empire. Because of the study of Roman civil war has been deeply influenced by historic Roman views on civil wars. Not all entries on the list may be considered civil wars. Civil wars by modern historian. Implicit in most Roman power struggle was a propaganda battle which impacted how the struggle would be chronicled and referred to. Now we'll discuss further about civil wars in Roman world. The Roman Republic experienced several civil wars that led to the transition of Rome from a republic to an empire. In 49 to 45 BCE, Julius Caesar and Pompey the Great fought a decisive battle at Pharsalus. Caesar's veteran legions defeated Pompey, who then fled to Egypt. In 82 to 80 BCE, L. Cornelius Sulla was elected dictator to restore order after a period of political chaos. In 44 BCE, Republican traditionalists assassinated Caesar after he returned to Rome. Civil wars in the Roman Empire. Further, 43 BCE, Octavian, Mark Antony, and Lepidus formed an alliance to defeat the Republicans led by Brutus and Cassius. In 31 BCE, Octavian defeated Mark Antony and became the first emperor of Rome, taking the name Augustus. In 68 CE, a civil war broke out after the death of Nero, resulting in a period known as the Year of the Four Emperors. The impact of the Civil War. The Civil Wars led to the transition of Rome from a republic to an empire. The Civil Wars marked a period of unrest and revolution. Now, let us discuss about wars further. The Punic Wars. The Punic Wars were a series of three conflicts between the Roman Republic and the Carthaginian Empire that took place between 264 and 146 BC. The wars were fought on land and sea across the western Mediterranean region. Causes: Rome's expansion threatened Carthage's influence on the island of Sicily. Carthage intervened in a dispute between Sicilian cities and Messana and Syracuse. Carthage broke its treaty with Rome by declaring war on Numidia. Battles: Battle of Cannae, fought in 216 BC. Battle of Zama, fought in 202 BC, where Scipio deflected Hannibal's elephant's charge. Rome conquered all Carthaginian territories except Numidia. Carthage was destroyed and its population enslaved. Rome became the greatest military power in the Mediterranean Sea. The word Punic comes from the Phoenician word Funus. The wars involved huge losses of human life and material on both sides. The wars were documented by Roman historians. The Punic Wars were a series of wars between 264 and 146 BC, fought between the Roman Republic and ancient Carthage. Three wars took place on both land and sea across the western Mediterranean region and involved a total of 43 years of warfare. Now, let us discuss about four emperors. In 69 AD, the Roman Empire led four emperors in a year known as the Year of the Four Emperors. The emperors were Galba, aided by the Spanish region; Otho, aided by the Praetorian Guard; Vitellius, aided by the Rhine region; Vespasian, aided by the eastern regions. What happened during the Year of the Four Emperors? Otho was passed over as heir to Galba. Otho rallied the Praetorian Guard, who killed Galba and his heir in public. The Praetorian Guard paraded the heads of Galba and his heir through the streets of Rome. Civil war broke out as different generals fought for the throne. Now, what I have done so far is history of the Roman world about the civil wars. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.